Control Chaos is an understatement here at Club Europa, where we're just wrapping up a night of Exhumed, Goatwhore and Havok.
Hey man, this is Matt from Exhumed.
This is Ben from Goatwhore.
This is Dave Sanchez from Havok.
It's time to put your horns up.
Motherfucker.
I think you guys are making a statement with this tour right now. Because not only is it you guys, but it's also Goatwhore who have been working so hard at it, and Havok. You know what I mean? Like, all three bands really represent what we were just talking about. And so far, how has it been the tour?
It's been going really good, man. And, you know, the cool thing with being able to, like, headline for us is that we have a little bit of latitude to kind of not like we can be like, we want this band, that band, that band. It just happens. But at least we can, you know, look at a list of available people and kind of pick, you know, bands that not only we like as people, but we like listening to, and that we respect, you know. And it's like all these bands work really hard and have been paying their dues. You know, even a young band like Havok, I mean, they've already got a couple records out, and they tour all the fucking time. And you know, that's really what it's about. It's just about, you know, people think like, oh, you're in a band, it's great. Everybody just shows up and like gives you cocaine and wants to suck your dick. And it's like, no, dude, we play death metal. Like, not really. Like, you know, not that people aren't appreciative to see you, but it's not like you just sit back and let the gravy train roll in, you know. It is hard work. You know, we drive every fucking day from show to show. You know, we don't have a manager. Like, you know, like we're finally at the level where we have the luxury of having a driver and a merch person. And still, we load in all our own shit. And I'm not trying to like say, oh, feel bad for me, but because shit, I mean, this is way better than working in an office, don't get me wrong. But, you know, it is work. It's so fucking, we all work hard. We all have jobs to do. You know, Wes, our other guitar player, you know, he's our guitar tech. I'm our tour manager, you know, like, it's not glamorous at all. And I think, you know, people either get it or they don't. And you don't get into playing this style of music because you want a limo, because you want to date a Playboy bunny.
And how was it to go back into like that old school mentality of being on tour with your boys from Exhumed after so many years? And I know one of the reasons why you jumped to the tour is because you said, hey, I cannot pass this opportunity.
Yeah, definitely, man. They're great guys, man. We've known them for a while. We toured with them back in the earlier days of Goatwhore, you know, before they kind of disbanded and then got back together and everything. But, you know, it's a good opportunity to kind of play some new material and things. We didn't want to tour too much because we toured like all last year and the year before that so much for carving, and we're trying to step back, and you know, we're busy writing new material and recording. But you know, just a little small opportunity to get out there, kind of present some new material and everything, and hang out with old friends.
And you say you're coming back in February after the record. Is that with Luck Up? Are you hitting all of North America, or?
That's actually only like about 12 shows or something like that, but it's mostly focused in the Northeast. I know it's definitely playing here in Brooklyn at the same venue and everything, so we'll be doing that. But it's just kind of like a small thing. I think Lockup's just coming over to do a few dates, and we're jumping on that. And then after that, we're going to jump to some other things. Everything's kind of like up in the air right now and getting put together. So, but the record, like we said, comes out on February 14th. We'll be doing those dates when it comes out with Lockup, and then, you know, we'll keep moving from there.
Here I am, standing in the streets of Brooklyn talking to you. So things worked out okay.
Right, so far so good. Pretty nice tour package with Exhumed and Goatwhore.
Yeah.
Two, as we know, really, really important bands for the death metal genre. But most importantly, tell us about what you guys are bringing into the tour. For those who haven't seen you guys, who are still going to get a chance to see you guys.
Lots of headbanging and testosterone. And I don't know, we just bring heavy, man.
With the heavy in metal?
Yeah, exactly.
And for any kids that are watching right now, that are starting a band or thinking of starting a band, if you have a few tips, whether it's like when they're on the road or just rehearsing, whatever it is, what do you have to say to them?
Oh, wow. It can be tough. No, it can be tough. You have tough times. You have a lot of people involved in a band, like whatever it's 4 like us or 5, you know. It's a lot of different personalities, you know. It's like a relationship, like you and your significant other, but it's multiplied by even more because you have so many different people, and everybody's different. Everybody's different every day, you know. And sometimes you get to points where some members don't want to be on the road, you know, and you have to cycle through and you have to do what you got to do and get new people involved. And sometimes it sucks because you start to create a bond with each other because you're always together. And then when you know you have to replace somebody, it's tough to kind of put another person back in there in a perspective. So the only thing I can say is, like, you just got to kind of keep your head up and just keep moving forward. And sometimes things need to change, and it's something you can't really do anything about. It's something that needs to naturally happen and just keep in motion.
Anybody watching, anybody who's in a new band, you are in pretty much a new, quote-unquote, new band, but it's all about, like, getting out there, touring, and never expecting anything. Just kind of do it from the heart, because if you're doing it for any other reason, you can tell them.
That's all it is, man. It's from the heart. I just like playing rock and roll, and I like playing guitar, and I enjoy seeing people psyched about a guitar riff that I made, you know. That's cool for me. And I don't know. That's being on stage and playing and making people happy and recording songs that make people psyched on life. That makes my day more than anything else, you know. Because like I said, I guarantee you, I can assure you, we don't make a dime doing this. So we just do it because it makes people happy and it makes us happy.
So now we're here in New York City, a very special city, not only for the music world, but for death metal, because it's been one of the first places that opened the doors within, like, no, it's a big market for any band, but it was one of the first markets to open the arms wide open to death metal. So what are your expectations for tonight's show?
You know, we always have a good time in New York City, and I try not to really put any expectations on any show.
Just have fun.
You know, like, we just kind of take it for what it is. But I mean, I'll be honest, if tonight's show sucked, I'd be a little disappointed. You know, like, there's certain shows on this tour I was like, well, you know, Toronto, Montreal, Massachusetts, New York, Chicago. Like, I'm like, these shows should probably be pretty good. But you know, we really do try, and it sounds corny or like cliche, but we try to give a good show no matter what. Whether there's like 15 people or, like, you know, 5,000 people. Like, we really try to go out and just enjoy ourselves and give our all. But it's going to be a good night. We got a cool place to play. We got a good package. You know, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Any final words for the past, present, and future fans?
Oh, man. You know, just especially the past and present fans, just thanks and cheers. You know, like, when we talked about coming back and doing this again, we really just kind of imagined it like as like a laugh for us, you know, like, seriously, I'll play Maryland and whatever, it'll be kind of fun and get together with some old friends and drink some beer, and it's just kind of snowballed into this thing, and where we're just playing and we're really stoked and we're really grateful and happy to be doing it, and so thanks for that, and you know, get the record, grab some beer, invite over some friends, fucking get wasted, turn it up, and party on. Be excellent to each other. Call me out, I need a better ass